So I want to follow up this piece about the miracle of communication. You can check out the other video um, by sharing a quote from Reverend Jonathan Edwards. Jonathan Edwards was one of the earliest, kind of the OG American philosophical theologian. He was alive in the first half of the 18th century, and people, talk about his work as connecting beauty, harmony, ethical fittingness, and the values of the Enlightenment. And you've heard this quote before, maybe not all of it. The quote is, there are two sides to every story. And this is a profound piece of wisdom. And my guess is that we could probably upgrade it to really say that, there are 7.8 billion sides to every story, but we don't have to go that far. But I want to share with you the rest of the quote here. There are always two sides to every story, and it is generally wise and safe and charitable to take the best. And yet there's probably no one way in which persons are so liable to be wrong as in presuming the worst is true, and informing and expressing their judgment of others and of their actions without waiting until all truth is known. Combining this with the miracle of communication, I think it's really worth to take this lesson from this American philosopher to our modern US culture. If you don't understand where someone is coming from, it might be a good idea to assume the best until you really understand what it is that they're at. I think that one of the challenges that we run into most right now is hearing something, maybe not understanding it because communication's imperfect, and then having the judgment and not really trying to hear the other person. And so I encourage an inquiry, and this is something that I do personally. If I find myself feeling really confused or about what someone's saying, or I don't understand it, or I find it to be very provocative, or even if I notice just that they're getting very emotional about something, I'll switch into listening, and I'll keep on repeating back what they're saying until I make sure I understand it. You can learn more about effective speaking and listening, a link that I'm providing here at my website. But in the meantime, think about it. What are the ways that you can assume the best of where someone is coming from? And when you are confused, try to understand them better. Remembering, communication is not perfect. Thank you for listening and have a great day.